Good afternoon, everybody. Nice to be here today. We are from Hong Kong. My name is Dima, and I'm the founder of LeapXpert.
And I'm Greg. LeapXpert is all about facilitating and managing communication compliance.
Everybody needs to communicate with the clients on a regular basis.
Has anyone in this room never used Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp and the likes to communicate with your clients? Right?
These platforms allow timely and easy ways to communicate with clients, and clients are used to them.
From a compliance perspective, however, there's a real risk. Communication between a client and a professional invisible to the institution.
So what are your organizations are doing to ensure that all those conversations are compliant with MiFID II and other regulations?
Here, Dima identified the need for an omni-channel platform for efficient, compliant communication between businesses and clients, allowing employees to communicate on the same messaging platform as their clients and protect the organization from compliance risks.
Let us show you the basics, starting with the fundamental communication features of the LeapXpert platform. On the left, you can see a web portal for company employees, be it account managers, sales, or RMs. And on the right, you can see a mobile phone, which will be playing a role of a client. I go in with a chat with my client, and I send them a message, which arrives to the mobile application, LeapXpert client mobile application, and client can respond. Live calls are also supported. So here, as a client, I'm placing a call to my account manager, who chooses to answer the call and can record the call instantly, which can be clearly seen on the client application. Once the call is done, call history goes to the message stream together with the recorded content, which can be played back instantly, which can be clearly seen on the client application.
In fact, the entire communication history, however generated, is stored safely and centrally. Most importantly, the data generated by these conversations belongs to the company.
Now let me show you one of the unique features we developed especially for financial institutions. When I want to send a stock buy suggestion to my client, I search for a ticker, we interconnect with stock APIs, I select a stock, and I choose a send stock action as a buy recommendation of 2 shares to my client. Send. Client received the suggestion and can act upon by agreeing to buy. Buy, send, confirm. This simple example shows additional value we can bring in addition to recording and monitoring of multiple communication channels. However, the main focus is compliance. So advanced controls are required to ensure that only authorized people can do certain actions. Here, I show how we define permission groups. We have permission groups that applies to specific employees of the company, which has access to specific applications. And if we drill down, you can see which permissions are enabled for each and every applications. Permissions include image sharing, file sharing, documents, text messages, and so on.
One of the biggest challenges when introducing a new communication solution is the adoption barrier by the clients. We have eliminated these barriers by integrating with the major messaging platforms, allowing LeapXpert to reach billions of people who don't need to install any additional software and apps, creating a unique omni-channel experience.
So here I go back to the chat with my user, and this time I choose to message over WhatsApp. And I send a message. Message arrives in a second to WhatsApp application on the client device, and client can respond. The reply, however, goes to the web portal of the company employee. So the communication history is stored and fully accessible whenever needed by the organization. Same experience with WeChat. WeChat, we are from Hong Kong, right? So WeChat is an extremely popular application in China, billions of users. So same experience, I send a message over WeChat, which arrives to WeChat application on client device. Client responds, and message appears on the web portal. Another outstanding benefit is therefore no information loss when employees leave the company. Pure magic.
We understand that modern employees are always on, wherever they are, so we have created a mobile app for them. Here, Dima launches the app. It does. It looks like any other modern messaging platform. Chooses the customer, picks the channel. It's line, very big in Japan, and sends the message.
Message arrives again to the line application installed on a client device. Client can respond. And the reply appears on the web portal and on the client application, on the account manager application, whichever is more convenient at that point of time. Either way, the data is stored centrally and is fully accessible by the organization. LeapXpert also supports file sharing, group chats, and much, much more, which we don't have time to show you today. One last thing we will show you, however, is the auditing capabilities. Every action happening on the system is fully recorded. The audit log of each employee includes all the messages and all the actions that company employee performed with the clients. Full audit history can be exported to different formats and can be integrated with internal compliance systems of a bank or financial institution.
In summary, LeapXpert ensures the company employees can communicate with their clients in the most timely and appropriate way for each individual, while company has a total ownership of the data produced and remains compliant with all necessary regulations.
So if you're in charge of innovation, risk, or compliance in your organization, please come see us to find out more.
Thank you for your time. Enjoy your lunch.